the impact that Appetite had. Boom!
It's one of the best albums in rock history.
Cracked down the entire system, changed everything,
And it was f***ing perfect.
Hey, Gunther was good. Gunther Roses? Gunther Roses. He played the 12 string, but he only played 6 of them. He was a freak.
He, I think, gave most of his material over to Tiny Toon. Ukulele. Yeah, that was Gunther Roses sang just like that, as a matter of fact. So, 30 years ago.
30 years ago.
As of Friday of last week, Guns N' Roses, the album Appetite for Destruction. 30 big years old. I mean, there are people that you can ask that, you know, loved that album but never knew about the incident with the cover or the artwork on it, which I can remember after it came out, going and seeing posters in places, and well, where did that come from? Yeah, that whole image that they were going to use as the main cover for Appetite for Destruction. Stores didn't want it in there. People didn't want to make posters out of it, and if you go back and look it up, yeah, I can totally see why they didn't want to do that. But there was also something a little bit different happening in the world of rock and roll then, and the upsurgence of so many things that were going to happen in the 90s, and it all kind of began with part of that in Appetite for Destruction there with Guns N' Roses. I remember this is an album, and I was going into high school when this came out. I was a little bit younger actually, but I knew I didn't want my parents to buy that record. I knew that whether I had it on cassette or whether I had a record, we didn't want them seeing that or hearing any of the language that was on that record, because man, there was something, I think, in every cut. I don't remember if there's a clean song on that record.
No, I mean, probably wasn't.
It's so easy, bleep, 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 bleep. I mean, it was
the thing is, you're a little younger, I was a little older in this. At that particular time, the hair guys, they had already found the formula. And hey man, the chicks really liked that ballad, because all songs came with 9 rock songs and 1
you had to have your ballad.
So they started releasing the ballad first. That was started the roller coaster downward trend of the hairband 80s. And this Guns N' Roses came out, and it's sort of like a last gasp of giving somebody CPR, and it's, oh, I think I'm okay. No, wait. And then they went back to being dead before the Prozac loving, gotta shoot my face off with the shotgun 90s sound came in, and it was just like the last ditch effort of good music, and you can tell because it's still, we're talking about it 30 years later, for God's sakes.
all the things that would happen in the years to come. Buckethead would happen to Guns N' Roses. How did that happen? It's great to see the guys back together all weekend long. There's been people recognizing this on TV, and you can see a number of really cool stories at KROC1017FM.com. We're taking a look at each one of the tracks on Appetite for Destruction and the story behind it. So Mr. Brownstone, Sweet Child of Mine, the title tune, Appetite for Destruction. You can check all that out at KROC1017FM.com. And if you're really starving for the Gunners and they haven't come through Texas, there is a really great Guns N' Roses tribute band. They're called Guns for Roses. They've got a bunch of dates in Texas here over the next week, up in Dallas and then down into the southern part of Texas. So if you want to look them up and jump on the next best thing, seeing Axl and company, you can do that as well.
They might actually show up and not start a riot.
You guys have a good day, and thanks for listening. KROC 1017.